man struck a match when something suddenly felt wrong. His expression froze in an instant. Even when his teammate called out to him, he didn't respond at all. It wasn't until the flame burned down to his fingers that he finally snapped back to reality. When the bartender asked what was going on, his teammate explained that Ed was probably just exhausted, that a drink would calm him down. But as soon as Ed picked up the glass, it slipped straight through his hand. That startled his friend Mark. He quickly asked if Ed was sick, but Ed shook his head. He said it wasn't illness, just a strange sensation, as if he didn't belong to this world, as if he could vanish at any moment. Mark laughed it off, thinking Ed was joking. But then Ed abruptly stood up, saying he needed to make a phone call. Moments later, he summoned Mark over. He said he had just called his parents, but they claimed not to know him. They insisted they never had a son. Mark's face tightened with confusion. He tried to reassure Ed. He whispered that he could feel himself fading, and that the three of them never should have returned from that flight. Mark, convinced now that Ed must be ill, told him to get some rest while he went to fetch a doctor. But as Mark headed toward the door, something on a nearby table caught his eye. It was a newspaper. He snatched it up quickly. The photo that once showed all three of them returning safely from the mission had changed. Now it only showed him and one other teammate.